So right back into this, I have just been recently like super anxious, which I usually am not anymore. I had a presentation today. I think I probably talked about that, and it went fine. I got a perfect score. I mean, I stuttered occasionally, like especially at the beginning, and I almost talked too fast, but then I slowed it down, went through it, and I mean, it was a fantastic poster. It was just, whatever bullshit for the Clinton Foundation, so that all went well. The girl at the gym, that turned out okay, I guess. The one specific lady girl stopped harassing me as much. I made it pretty clear that I wasn't like interested, didn't want any of that, and I think she kind of figured that out or whatever. And I've met people before who are just like, they over sexualize themselves and they're just super trauma dumpy because, people that have a lot of trauma, sometimes that's how they like deal with it. I think that's a pretty common thing. I'm not like a psychologist or anything, but that's what I've seen. It seems to have a connection to like, yeah, you have trauma, you have sexual abuse, you're like over sexualized. That's how your brain is wired. So, anyways, I decided I'm going to talk to a girl at the gym. I'm not going to think about it. That's something else that's making me extremely anxious. So I am doing my best to not think about it at all. You know, um, I can't think about it. Otherwise, like, if I think about what I'm going to say, blah, 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 none of that matters, but I was sort of raised that way, like I've been shamed by like, my mom and, friends in high school, like away from having like relationships with girls and like talking to them. I just never felt comfortable doing it. It was just part of the way I was just raised around women, and the way my friends treated me. There was some incidents in high school that maybe I'll go into sometime, but they're not, doesn't really matter. But like I said, I just never felt comfortable liking people. And, before high school, like I had a ton of female friends in middle school, and some of them carried over to high school, some of them not so much, because I just got weird. There was like a girl that I had a crush on that I was great friends with, and then I didn't know how to do that, how to have a crush. And it just, like, I just stopped talking to her. Like, I shut down entirely. There was even like a couple months where I had her Snapchat and I lost a shit ton of weight. It was right when I first started losing weight in 11th grade, and I still like couldn't do it. I tell my friends, I'm like, I'm pretty sure if I'd asked her to like hang out actually or like said anything, she might have been okay with it, like even as friends. But I just like I basically all I'm saying is I couldn't even do that, on a base level. But yeah, that got really fucked. So I can think about like I had a couple of female friends during high school that were just like from work, you know, and and I talked to them normally. It took like a little while for me to like open up. But once I did, it was like very normal. Like everyone's just fucking people. That's all I gotta know. All I gotta remember is that we're all just people. I need to talk to more people at the gym in general. Like, there's people I want to talk to at the gym that I want to compliment, but I've just been like, I've been so bad at that all my life. And like I said, I've been getting better, especially recently. I still haven't watched porn in a few days, and my fingernails are all growing great, and there's been a lot of stuff that I've worked on over the past like almost 3 years now since graduating. Like, I've came really far. Um, Sorry, that's not funny, but it's late, and and yeah, like there's just but you're always gonna have stuff to work on, and this is what I have to work on, is talking to anybody in general. But anyways, I spend so much time regretting not talking to these people. I'm gonna start with this girl that I have a crush on that I think is very attractive. I'm not gonna start with like some gym guy who I've seen a ton. I'm not gonna play it safe. Playing it safe is for fucking pussies, honestly. As dumb as it sounds, I understand that it's okay to play it safe and play it smart and not fuck up your entire life. But you're not gonna learn unless you like force yourself to do something. It's like video games. You have to lose to get better. You have to like, that applies to real life too. You have to do poorly in classes. You have to like get knocked down so that you know how to get back up. And it can't just happen once. It's got to happen a shit ton of times. Like maybe I talked to this girl and it's a fucking disaster. I mean, I think some other guy talked to her, and objectively speaking, he was like not as attractive as me. But I'm not saying that to be an asshole. I'm saying that because obviously it's just personality that matters. That kind of like helps me think about it. It's like, anyone can do it. It's a perfectly normal thing. Even if it's not normal for me, it's normal for like guys to talk to girls that they're interested in. Like, I mean, that's how the fucking world works. And that's exactly what this guy did. And props to him because he's more of a man than I am at this point. So, anyways, I'm committed to doing this. I'm not gonna like I'm not gonna compliment like her or anybody like weird. Like I'm not an idiot. I know how to compliment people. I think it's not even like I'm gonna compliment them. I'm just gonna go up and talk to them. That's my goal. But I am actually going to do it. I bet my PC and my PS5 on it to my friend who's, he lives across the country from me, but it's still, it means something. Like I did that. That means that I'm going to do it. I'm not going to say that I never lie. I lie all the time. I've grown up lying to both my parents about almost every aspect of my life, and I still do. And there's a bunch of people that I lie to every day. It's just something, not like I lie to people that matter, but, it's complicated. Mostly just my parents. Anyways, and my Discord friends also know that I'm committed to it. That I'm going to go talk to her specifically. Like I said, I'm just gonna go and do it. It's like instead of taking all these mini steps, I just have to dive right in. Right, get knocked down, maybe, and get back up if I have to. The weird chick actually, she reassured me that I could do it. That was nice of her to not be weird and make it about herself. Whatever. I got all the usual bullshit advice, where she could say is no, blah, blah, blah. Like, I'm not worried about the outcome. I just want to be able to do it in the first place. Like, if I fuck it up, that sucks. If I actually do fine and can, like, approach this girl specifically for, an example, and she's just not interested in me, then good. That's a win for me. I just want to be able to, like, not stutter or be weird or awkward and have that be the reason that I get rejected. I want the reason that she rejects me is because she's not interested in me, not because I do something weird and I'm unable to approach people normally and I fuck it up like that. That's the same reason I want to be able to go up and talk to like anybody at the gym, because I just want to interact with them like a normal person. It doesn't matter if they like me or don't like me. We don't have to become best friends. Obviously, in the case of a girl that I have a crush on, my goal is to get further than just being gym acquaintances who have like talked once. But with all these other people, it doesn't matter if we're friends or not. Like I could just talk to them, once or twice a week when I see them, and it'd be great because it's like I like spreading positivity and doing that sort of, as lame as that shit sounds. It's nice to, especially in the gym. Everyone's there to like become better people. So it's nice to hear that you're actually successfully becoming a better person. That's why I was almost flattered, being harassed by these people. Like the stuff they're saying it's the way they're saying it and the fact that they're actually explicitly saying it. If they just like think it or gave me a normal compliment about it, that'd be great. I'd be like, hell yeah, like that's really nice. I am working hard. I actually had this one guy come in a few months ago, and I was sitting down at the Smith machine in the corner, and he was like, they were talking about something, and I don't even remember exactly what they said. It was just like about getting super big, and they like, they pointed at me, and I'm not even that big. I just like, it was extremely flattering. Like I fucking instantly blushed. Like, it's just nice. I mean, I don't care if people compliment me back or not. It's just, it doesn't happen that often to me. I don't think it happens that often to many people. So it's like, I'm not going to do it and expect people to do it back to me. I just think that it's like, it's a better culture if everyone's always complimenting each other and bringing each other up and just being friendly in general. It's nice to go to the gym and look forward to the people that are there. I love going to the gym. Like, it's not like I said, it's, I think I've talked about it before where it's not like, oh, I have to go to the gym. It's like, no, I get to go to the gym. Like every single day, at the end of the day, I get to go to the gym. Whenever I decide to go, that's how I look at it. And so when I get to go to the gym and I get to see these awesome fucking people that are just like funny and nice and stuff, it's great. That's why I started going in the first place. I went with my best friend and I made this other friend, just randomly, and he actually turned out to be one of my best friends, one of the best friends of my entire life, and he's one of the people who helped me over these past 3 years actually better myself so much. So yeah, but I don't know when this girl's gonna be at the gym. She's not there every single day that I'm there, or maybe she's not there at the same time, but this is the before video, and if she's there tomorrow, then I think I'm gonna fucking make the after video tomorrow. Because, like I said, I'm gonna do it. But yeah, this is kind of me, this is my oath to do it. This is my promise to myself, like, this is holding me accountable. I like to hold myself accountable, but let's be honest, we're not perfect, and I couldn't hold myself accountable for every single thing I've done in my life. So I'm hoping that this gives me a little more motivation. That and betting my PC and PS5 because I probably won't hear the end of that. And I actually like my PC and PS5. I've been playing Sifu, new game, new kung fu game. Game's fucking badass. It's frustrating as fuck, goddamn. And if my PS5 controller wasn't $70, I would have smashed the fuck out of it by now. But I'm not 15 anymore, so I have some restraint, some self control. And I'm actually looking at a way. I can capture an hour of footage on the PS5 and just drag it over, but I need a USB. Can't find any of my USBs. My USB hard drive is formatted as a game storage device on the PlayStation, so that doesn't work. And I don't want to buy a capture card for like $200 when I can just capture directly. I can capture 1080p 4K if I want. Either resolution, 60 FPS, directly off of the console in MP4 format, which is what I like using anyways. That's what I use on my computer, so that'd be perfect. But for now, I think I'm just gonna keep playing Stardew Valley and editing out anything I need to stay anonymous. That's another thing about PS5 games is they'd help me stay anonymous. I wouldn't have to really edit them at all, and the footage is just awesome. I love PS5 games, and the other thing is that I would want to do like video essays about them. But that would probably require me to record the entire game, which in some cases I probably wouldn't want like 20 separate hour-long videos. I'd probably want 4 or 5 hours of footage to go through at a time. So, anyways, that's all. I will return in the next few days.